Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney, where savings are made simple. Go to www.shopbrothersmarket.com. Digital coupons, earn rewards, deal of the week, shopping deals, and more. And make sure you download the Brothers Market app. It is a smart way to shop. Get into Brothers Market at 118 South Main in Sigourney and let Rick and the staff help you out or give them a call. 641-622-2191.
Here at Helmuth Ford, we are a small town dealership with no hassle and no pressure.
Hi, this is Stacy from Shuttler Insurance Services. Come see me on the east side of the square in Sigourney for all your insurance needs.
Jody's Journeys is going to the Noah's Ark and Creation Museum in Petersburg, Kentucky, May 27th through the 30th. Join Jody Griner with Jody's Journeys and create memories for a lifetime with this incredible experience. Seats are extremely limited. Call Jody now to reserve your seat. Experience Bible history at the life-size Noah's Ark. Contact Jody at 641-660-6417. Email her or go to Jody's Journeys on Facebook for more information.
Time for the morning wake or gosh, I hadn't done that in a week.
You know what?
Just
I
another
think
morning
it's
show.
just another morning show. the post cursor to the morning wake up. Is it? Wait, what would you say? The thereafter.
Yes, the hereafter, the thereafter, and welcome in. just
by the
another hair of my chin.
That's where I was going. How did you know that?
How did you know what?
That's exactly in my head.
This is a weird start to the show.
Wow. But
Hi.
Good morning, everybody. It's good to see everyone.
Welcome in.
And yes, we can see you.
Just another. Oh,
you didn't know that your cameras and your phones and stuff like that?
We can see you.
We got a little button right here.
Oh,
hey. Whoa. Turn that one off. She's not wearing anything.
What's up, Neil?
It's a great beautiful morning. It really is.
Beautiful.
I know it's only a 6-minute walk I have in the morning. Today was like 4 because I was speed walking. But super nice out. Super nice.
You should get somebody to speed walk with you. Like, you should hook up with some walkers. I mean, not that way, but
I know.
hook
but
up
I mean,
with them for like 5 minutes and speed walk uptown.
I don't know if my speed walking is considered their normal walking. Because I've walked behind, I've walked behind you, walked behind Ashley, I've walked behind people that, you all walk fast. I don't know why you're in such a hurry. Because we'll get there when we get there. But it's really nice out. No breeze when I walked up and super comfortable.
Well, you want to talk about the weather? Let's get right to it, shall we? Let's look at that forecast. It is sponsored by The Garden Gate in Sigourney. And they've been proudly serving Keokuk County and the surrounding area for 28 years.
28?
You want to do the meteorologist duties?
I would love to.
Okay.
I'm trying to... Stop moving around. Increasing clouds today with a high near 74. East winds 5 to 15. They'll be becoming south in the afternoon. And then that'll bring some more weather. 20% chance of rain and thunderstorms tonight, tomorrow morning after 1. Mostly cloudy, a low around 52. More rain and thunderstorms likely tomorrow morning. Possibly a thunderstorm tomorrow afternoon. Temperatures rising to near 64 by noon.
And then falling.
Well, yeah, falling to 48 during the remainder of the day. I don't care for days like that. Because that's a shorts in the morning and pants in the afternoon. Wednesday night, rain, snow likely. Becoming all snow after 10 p.m. A low around 25. Winds 20 to 30 mile per hour. That's not gust. That's just winds. Gusting to 45. Sunny, though, on Thursday. And a high sort of back to 48. So
now, of course, northwest Iowa was supposed to be seeing some wintry storm stuff coming up tonight.
We don't need that.
Let's see here. According to the National Weather Service, we'll have unseasonably warm conditions again with south winds and a chance for some scattered showers and thunderstorms. later on. Showers and thunderstorms expected on Wednesday. Cold air will then quickly move in.
Yeah.
So, depending on where you're at in the state, you're going to get different weather. Current conditions, humidity at 66%. Winds are east at about 10 miles per hour. Barometer at 29.69. Dew point at 35. And right now, according to the National Weather Service, we have 44 degrees.
That's
in downtown Sigourney, Iowa.
That's awesome.
Hey, that is your forecast. It's sponsored by the Garden Gate in Sigourney. Should mention we also are headlined by Brothers Market in Sigourney. Savings are made simple. Go to shopbrothersmarket.com. Download the app. Digital coupons, earn rewards, deal of the week, shopping deals, and more. It's a smart way to shop. Be smart.
Be smart.
And
I like
shop
that.
at Brothers Market in Sigourney. Hey, Toothy and Oski Dental sponsors the Oski Dental Studios. What do you got for us today, Toothy?
Clearing my throat there. Good morning, Steve.
Oh, are we going to do an interview today?
Hi, how are you? I'm
tell
Toothy.
us the information about
I will.
Oski Dental.
Let me talk, please. Thank you. So at Oski Dental, we can schedule your appointment because Dr. Schuster, he's a stand-up fella. And we accept new patients. We can file all your insurance forms. We're a Delta Dental provider. So come see us. 902 South 17th Street, Oskaloosa. Back to you, Steve.
Are you done talking? I don't want to interrupt you.
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Toothy making
that was weird.
interesting appearance.
That was interesting.
Here on the God, just another morning show.
Wow, what is going on?
Just another morning show. That is the name of the. It's
Right there in big yellow and black. Just another morning show.
I don't know if we ever mentioned that we were thinking about going with a Metallica themed logo.
We had talked about it
on the show. We have.
No, you and I had talked about it. Yes,
we were thinking about going with like a Metallica themed logo.
Yeah, because that's us. But then we thought,
didn't know if our audience, if it would connect with our audience.
Right.
Just another morning show. Metallica.
In your face.
Oh, let's see here. Coming up here shortly, we'll have Jim Iosbaker. Jim. And
wow.
Gary.
Oh, Gary. Oh, see, I was
Jim.
expecting Jim, his brother.
His cousin Jim.
His cousin.
Why is my brain not working today?
Well,
Just Another Morning Show is the name of our show. Gary Iosbaker,
Yes.
or as we like to call him, Gary Icebreaker, from Keokuk County Economic Development, going to be joining us today. During the 8 o'clock hour, we're going to have the Sigourney High School Drama Department. Devin Molenberg and some of the students that are involved in the upcoming play. In fact, let's throw that up.
get
on
ready
the
for some
screen.
drama.
Yeah, drama. They're going to bring the drama. They've got Bad Auditions by Bad Actors is the name of it, coming up later on this week. So we'll have some of them from the high school coming in, hanging out with us here on Just Another Morning Show. That's the name of this this morning show, which is headline sponsored by Brothers Market and
Oski Dental. Where'd he go?
Studios.
Toothy was in here earlier.
Toothy was just in here.
He was in rare form, too.
We get really far into the show, and sometimes our comments get away from us. Let's just acknowledge Dan right now. Carson, Patrick, Amber, Laura Lee, Dixie, Pat, Sherry, Jackie, Peg, and Eloise.
Oh, good morning, Eloise. And to everyone.
And maybe later on we'll do a giveaway. The phones have been kind of slow. Well, people don't want to call in and win prizes. Why is that?
I don't know.
You guys tell us.
Yeah, let us know.
Tell us what we're doing wrong with the giveaways. Why are you scared to call in? Is the phone lines calling in just a thing of the past? Should we just let that dream die? We want to give you guys stuff.
Or is it because no one's watching? And if that's the case, knock on your neighbor's door right now. Tell him to get up.
Hey, Neil Krotz in the comments.
Oh, yeah, what'd he say?
He said good morning.
Oh, good morning, Neil.
Morning, everyone.
And remember, I think maybe if we can't get the phones to ring, go back to the 30-second rant.
Oh.
Just,
I mean, people can call in.
You could win yesterday and call in today and rant.
Yeah.
Anytime you want.
Just let somebody call in. First person
Sure.
that hasn't won yet
Yeah.
can call in
Yep.
and just say good morning.
Yeah, and be like, this is why we don't call in, because you guys are dumb. Well, we need to hear that.
And you smell funny is probably another reason. You smell weird. Let's see here. Let's go to our This or That. It is brought to us by Stacy Flynn, Legacy Insurance Group, and Welcome Realty in Sigourney. And our This or That today is roller coasters or water slides. It's getting warmer out. We're going to get into the summer months here at some point.
Yeah,
roller
it's coming.
coasters or water slides? What do you prefer?
If I have to choose, I'll go water slides.
Do you like to get down to your skivvies?
Well, not really. I'm okay. No, I don't mind wearing swimming trunks.
Nobody has seen my flesh in years.
Well, I was gonna say
It's blinding.
I'm the dude that will have the white t-shirt on
Yes.
because I just think it's more appropriate as a older male and a father.
You don't want
And-
other
Yes.
girls looking
No.
at you and
No.
having lustful thoughts.
No. So, boy, would that ever happen with me taking my shirt off. Lucky I got one chick. But I am that dad.
You're the water slide guy.
To be honest, roller coasters, water slides, when I'm not in control,
You don't like it?
I don't like it.
I'm going roller coasters. Yeah. Nobody needs to see my white.
But see, you're more
Flabby,
adventurous. You're probably a
fleshy
zip
skin.
liner and a skydiver and all that stuff.
I have been on a zip line before. No,
I'm a
no
scaredy
skydiving.
pants.
I would skydive.
You would?
I wouldn't mind it.
I have to before I'm 60.
Well, let's do it
Okay.
at some point. So you're water slide, I'm
Yeah,
roller coaster.
definitely.
All right, let's look at our question of the day. It's sponsored by Amy's Salon House and Spa in Sigourney. What's the best board game? If you and the family are sitting around the table bored on a Saturday night,
Sitting around the table. I'll tell you what board game we play.
we can't see you, but
Yeah,
what?
because everybody around the table
On their
is doing
phone?
this. Trying to think back when board games were fun, kids were younger. What's one for you? What's your favorite board game?
My personal favorite is Sorry.
Oh,
like to play
gosh,
Sorry.
I forgot. Sorry is a fun game.
We'll play whenever my daughter comes back. We tend to play some board games.
Yeah.
So Sorry. She likes to play categories. There's a game. It's not a board game, but it's just a game called Bananagrams. where it's
Never
like
heard of that.
Little tiles that have letters on them, and then you have to make words, and
Is
then
it
they all have to connect.
Is it similar to Scrabble or something like
it
that?
sounds kind of. I've never really been a Scrabble
Okay,
player.
I'm not huge into it either.
So it might be Scrabble-ish. So those are some of our Bananagrams. Yeah.
I'll have to look into that.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. So those are some of our games. But, I haven't played Monopoly in years.
No, and that was more fun, I think, when I was younger. I can remember a bunch of us cousins and really getting into it. And then,
But you have to have the right people for Monopoly.
Definitely.
Because if you have somebody that doesn't, want to trade properties or, interact in the game, then why play it?
And quite frankly, and I'm not trying to start a topic of discussion for the day, but kids nowadays,
Do they play board games?
I mean, that's just it. Especially Monopoly. That would take way too much time away from their phone. I mean, seriously.
Well, they've got... I was reading here recently how... And I'll bring us up on the screen here.
Oh, okay.
I was reading recently how there is an updated version. Of course, there's multiple versions of Monopoly out there. I mean, I've got a Star Wars Monopoly at home.
Yeah.
But there's a new one where you don't even have the actual money. All your money, there's an app that you put on your phone, and you just deal with all the money.
That wouldn't be
via
so
the
bad.
app. So it's like a cashless Monopoly.
Oh, but then you couldn't be sneaking over. I remember my cousin Lonnie and I. We were horrible at playing Monopoly because
Cheaters.
I didn't know he was doing it for the longest time. How he always ended up with so much money at the end of the game, and every so often I just finally caught on a little sleight of hand. I was like, wait, was that my $100 bill?
Yeah.
So you couldn't do that with your phones. That's interesting. I don't.
Amber in the comments is a Clue person.
See, when I was a
Clue.
kid, we used to play Clue a lot.
Colonel Mustard
Yep.
with the candle
Stick.
thing. Yeah, candle stick.
Candle thing.
Candelabra. I was going to say candelabra.
Candelabra.
Whack somebody with a candelabra. Hey, it is what?
What is
Tuesday, March 18th. On this date in history, it was on this date back in 1909. Guy in Denmark, I can't say his name, used a shortwave
that
transmitter.
hard to read, you mean?
Einar Disa
Good enough.
of Denmark used a shortwave transmitter to converse with a government radio post in what's believed to be the first ham radio broadcast. Has ham radio ever interested you?
Yes, it really has. I've never gotten into it, but I never had anyone in my life or close that I could go.
Let's do the ham radio thing.
We should.
We can talk to each other.
I mean, the idea of it, if any of you out there still do it, it'd be awesome to hear because, like, you can talk to people all over the world, right? Or is it?
I think so.
Or like at least North America.
No, I think it's all over the world.
Yeah, I mean, that's what fascinates me about it. This show could be on ham.
Worldwide. You ever seen the
That'd be
movie
awesome.
Gravity with
Yes.
where she's up in space
Yeah.
and like she starts interacting with a ham radio
Yep.
guy from some country.
Well, every good movie, like even End of the World movie, they always end up finding a ham radio because it's the only way they're going to communicate.
Exactly. When a zombie apocalypse happens.
Yeah. So when was that? The first time?
1909.
Wow, I didn't know it was that old.
First ham and egger.
In the Haminator.
Good morning to you, Anthony. Oh, he's got surgery coming up on Friday.
Oh,
Best
good
wishes
luck.
there, Anthony. Sherry, good morning to you. Patrick doesn't have clue. He's clueless. 1931 on this date, Schick marketed the Schick, I say.
Oh, I thought you said chick.
Schick marketed the first electric razor.
Chick did.
Of course, that instantly became more popular than the diesel-powered razor.
Oh, that'd be awful, wouldn't it?
Schick.
Chick was the first ones, really.
And then on this date in 1961, Pillsbury introduced the Poppin' Fresh Doughboy.
Whoa.
If I could hit the high notes in
Yeah,
my voice
can
right
you do
now,
them? Can
I
you-
can do a pretty good Doughboy.
So I don't. Don't ruin your voice. Yeah.
Today, on the National Day calendar, it's National Biodiesel Day. I love National Biodiesel Day.
There's nothing wrong with biodiesel. Did you say diesel or diesel?
I said diesel.
That's cool.
Biodiesel.
Diesel.
Sol. Zol. That's a Z.
It's a Z.
Biodiesel.
It's a Z.
It's National Sloppy Joe Day. You like that one? Swallow? That's it.
Yes, I love sloppy joes. There's a whole nother there's a whole nother conversation.
You know what I don't like about Sloppy
What?
Joes? You know there's something I don't like because I'm picky.
Oh yeah.
Is the little, was it onions or peppers that they stick in the Sloppy Joe mix?
Now here is the conversation.
See, I'd be more of a Sloppy Joe person if it wasn't for the little green things.
Right. Some people have the misconception of calling too many different things sloppy joes.
Okay.
Sloppy joes to me is not that it's everybody's forte, but a manwich. The manwich mix is for sloppy joes. They're messy. But then some people call Maid-Rites sloppy joes.
No. Totally different.
Thank you.
Totally different.
Okay. All right. Because everybody.
Sloppy Joes are not.
So I got a sloppy joe recipe that you would like because it doesn't have onions or peppers.
There we go.
Brown sugar and oatmeal.
It's National Lacy Oatmeal Cookie Day. What's lacy oatmeal? we talk about these things and we don't know what half of them are.
I'm looking.
Lacy oatmeal.
Huh.
While you're looking that up, it's National Awkward Moments Day.
Here we go. Welcome to our life.
That's what this whole show is. It's just a show of awkward moments.
That should have been the name.
Awkward moments with Stephen.
Yep.
It's National Supreme Sacrifice Day. I'm assuming we're talking about our
Wow.
Military and
Okay.
police and firemen and all
Oh,
those. good
Lacey's cookies are a brand.
folks. Oh, okay.
Never heard of them.
And they get their own day today.
Apparently, I don't know.
It's National Forgive Mom and Dad Day. Mom, Dad,
Forgive Mom and Dad Day.
forgive you.
It's a good idea.
And it's the after St. Patrick's Day sales days. So, all those.
Oh, like Amanda was talking yesterday. She likes to go and get all the green stuff.
All the cheap Walmart
I was going to say,
stuff.
what would you buy? But she just said that yesterday.
All
Like
all
the decorations
beads, all
and-
the T-shirts.
Yep. That's a good point.
We should load up for next year.
Yeah.
We're only a
I
year
can't buy
away.
shirts, though, this year, because who knows what size I'll be next year.
Oh, yeah, you'll be just a teeny meeny little itsy bitsy Neil.
Maybe. If things keep going the way I'm doing it, no.
Me neither. I had Ben and Jerry's last night.
Dude, corned beef and cabbage?
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't know how much butter goes everywhere on that. I mean, I don't know how many sticks of butter we used.
Butter.
And then followed up with a shamrock shake, which, by the way, turned out quite well.
Homemade shamrock shakes. So did you have it for lunch and supper?
No.
Or just supper?
Just last evening, yep.
Do you call it supper or dinner?
Depends on my mood. I grew up calling it supper.
Yeah.
I've since started calling it dinner sometimes.
All right. Oh, fancy.
Yes,
You're getting all fancy over
Yeah,
there.
it sounds better.
Dinner.
But yeah, so for dinner last evening, I had corned beef, cabbage, potatoes, carrots, and whatever else, cornbread, and then a shamrock shake. Let's just say Neil was not asleep before 11. And back up at 2.
And you know me, I didn't really celebrate St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, you didn't go to the dance?
St. Patty's Day dance and the parade that was here on the square in Sigourney.
I forget that they do that in Cedar Rapids.
Yeah, they do. That's a big
That's
deal
a
up
big
there.
thing for them.
Yeah. What else we got going on today? I think we've got Gary Iosbaker from KCED. I think he's coming in today. He'll be here around 7:30, I believe. Again, Sigourney High School Drama Department coming in during the 8 o'clock hour. We're going to have like a screen full.
Yeah.
The guest table is going to be full. I don't know how we're going to squeeze them all in.
Fear that I'm going to be kicked out of my chair for
might
that
be.
segment, and let someone sit here even.
So we're going to be talking about their big drama event coming up later on
much drama.
this week. Let's get a few of our commercials out of the way. Let's hear from some of our sponsors, and we'll be back with more right after this.
Iowa Brianna is a sweet, fruity white wine from Tassel Ridge Winery with pear, apple, and apricot on the palate and acid perfectly balanced by sweetness for a clean, lingering finish. You can serve it chilled as a before-dinner beverage or just sip it by itself on a warm afternoon. Iowa Brianna is made from Brianna grapes grown in our vineyards in Haskell County, Iowa. Tassel Ridge Brianna is available at several of our more than 350 retailers. If you don't see Brianna at your favorite retailer, ask the manager to get it for you.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, your family's free to enjoy their dreams.
Try it again. You're getting the hang of this. Good job.
American Family Insurance.
Contact Christy Tarr in Oskaloosa at 641-673-8965.
When shopping here at Helmuth Ford, we will do our best to put you in the vehicle that you want, that you love, and that is safe for your family.
Your safety is our focus. That's why we are a full-service repair facility.
We'd love to sell you a vehicle of your choosing. If we don't have it, we'll do our best to find it for you. If you're looking for a vehicle with low miles, a great price, and a friendly atmosphere, come visit us here at Helmuth Ford.
We look forward to seeing you soon.
See our full inventory at helmuthford.com.
Hey, we thank all of our sponsors here on Steve Shuttler Media. We thank Brothers Market in Sigourney for being our headliner, Oski Dental for sponsoring our studios. And let's take a look at our forecast once again for today. It's always brought to us by the Garden Gate. And looking for increasing clouds, a high of 74 today. And east winds gusting up to about 25 miles per hour. Some rain and thunderstorms coming up tonight. Tomorrow, rain and snow possible for tomorrow night. Your weather is sponsored by the Garden Gate. What's that?
Blows my mind. We're back and forth so bad.
It is.
This whole ice and
Well,
snow.
yeah, you're in that time of the year where it's this, that, and the other thing. Let's take a look at our tournament that's going on right now. It's sponsored by Shetler Insurance Services on the east side of the square in Sigourney, where Stacy is working hard. I tell you what.
Really?
I'm hardly seeing her at all these days.
That's a sign of a lot of work.
And she sponsors our tournament, our 80s rock bands tournament for the month of March. Journey versus REO Speedwagon is going on right now. Thumbs up for Journey or heart for REO Speedwagon. You can get your votes in. This post went up at 6 p.m. last evening, and of course the voting goes through 6 p.m. this evening. Check it out. Give your votes. Thumbs up. Just bring up the different emojis. Bring up the emojis that you can give. Hit the thumbs up for Journey or the heart for REO Speedwagon. This is more of kind of the light rock, I would say.
I know. I was really wanting to do this last night. I knew there was something I kept forgetting to look up. It was REO Speedwagon songs. Because there's one in particular. I can't remember the name of it.
Time for me to fly.
Time for me. I don't remember that one. But
Time
it seemed like he sung higher.
And he had a good voice.
There was one that I just can't. I used to sing it out loud to myself all the time.
Yeah?
But I can't remember it.
Oh. You used to,
Yeah, it was weird. I was like, I just loved the song.
Okay.
But
well, it's a good story.
It is. Yeah, it would have been.
So you got Journey and REO Speedwagon. Right now, Journey leads in the voting. This is, of course, the Steve Perry version of Journey, not the version right now with the fake lead singer. You know what band I forgot? Let's bring up the overall brackets.
What you forgot?
Of course, there's lots of bands that didn't get in the tournament. I mean,
Sure.
we could have went a variety of ways.
Well,
But
true.
One band that I should have put in here that I didn't is Poison.
Okay, I guess maybe what... That's true. What you really could have
But
maybe
who would I have
done...
picked out? Maybe Styx?
Well, see, but maybe it could have been more of like The Crew, GNR, Poison, those guys, that glam rock, and then your Journey, REO Speedwagon, and then find a handful of others.
Huey Lewis.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, it could have went... I don't know.
There's a lot of people left out, but, a lot of great ones in there, too. So.
You know what would be fun?
What?
Is for one of your just for the fun of it tournaments.
Having a tickle party?
Having a tickle party was not in my mindset. No. Let the viewers help us.
Yes.
Like come up with the theme, and then they say who should be in it. Let them fight it out.
They could call in.
If they knew how. Since no one knows how to use a telephone no more.
641-622-6262. So we've got Journey versus REO Speedwagon. The winner will go against Van Halen in the next round. Then coming up tonight at 6 o'clock, the Def Leppard Skid Row matchup will go live, voting for 24 hours. The winner of that will take on Bon Jovi. So far, matchups that are set in the second round, Guns N' Roses and Aerosmith. You got Axl Rose against Stephen Perry.
No contest.
Then you got Motley Crue against AC/DC. Van Halen awaits Journey, REO, and then Bon Jovi versus either Def Leppard or Skid Row. So, again, right now it's Journey and REO Speedwagon. Get your votes in until 6 o'clock.
Patrick just commented, since we're on talking about this, one band he threw out there was Night Ranger. Now, how many songs did they really have, Patrick, that were popular? I mean, I'm going to guess 3? 2? Okay.
Night Ranger songs. What was it?
Sister Christian.
Sister Christian, all your time has come.
It was the big one. I can't even think of their other ones.
So,
yeah.
I mean, yeah.
It'd be interesting.
That reminds me. This is totally off topic.
Okay.
And very weird.
That's okay. That's what we do.
But all right, let's bring you and I back up on the screen.
Great.
So, I'm a very vivid dreamer.
Oh, yeah. You and I both.
Yeah. I had Ted Nugent was in my... I literally just remembered this.
Last night?
Ted Nugent was in my dreams last night.
Was he promoting guns, or was he just...
I was getting my hair cut at this really fancy hairdresser place.
Okay.
Don't know. Oh, now I'm just remembering what I look like. It was the weirdest dream. I had hair, and I got a fancy haircut, very expensive haircut, by this very fancy, extravagant hairdresser guy.
Wow.
And Ted Nugent was there. And I was afraid that Ted's politics were going to rub the hairdressers the wrong way.
Well, yeah, because that could happen with Ted Nugent.
But it didn't come up, and everybody was happy that Ted was there.
Wow.
How about that for weirdness this morning?
That was great. I had no good dreams last night like that.
How about Gary?
How about Gary?
Iosbaker from KCED. You have any weird dreams last night? Gary, get right up there to the microphone. You are live and in living color.
We're just going to throw you at it.
Weird dreams, my
Weird
goodness.
dreams.
Do you have, so Steve and I, as he mentioned, vivid. I mean, really detailed, very...
Extremely, yes.
Okay.
In color, yeah.
See, and a lot of people don't or can't remember them.
That's what I understand.
I don't get it.
I don't either. It's like watching a movie sometimes, and it gets rather intense.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm curious, what kind of a shirt was Ted wearing?
That I don't know. I don't remember that much about that particular part of the dream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Ted Nugent in my
That
dream.
is awkward in a way.
So Gary Iosbaker, what's up? You're coming to us from Keokuk County Economic Development. What's going on in the last week?
Well, it's always a busy week. I just came from our board meeting. In fact, it's going on right now.
Oh,
so excuse me.
Maybe they're watching.
Yeah. Well, no, they wouldn't think to look here. I told them I was coming over to see my parole officer. So
does that work?
It does. You can get out of a meeting that way. Yeah,
it does.
No, anyway, they're busily going over our monthly agenda. We got a pretty good group over there. So, and we had our all members meeting this last week out at the extension office, and that was great. We shared our new marketing brochures. We floated a couple of new ideas with the board, and I was really pleased with the level of engagement that we've got over the last 3 years. It's really been getting much better, and I'm excited about some of the things that we're thinking about now in terms of how we can deliver service to the businesses of this area. So yeah, it's a serious thing to us, and we're really trying to figure it out.
Very cool. So I was going to ask, I don't think we brought up last week. I was just going to ask, what does a business get out of being a member of KCED? What are some of the advantages that come along with being a member of KCED?
So we've got, we want to focus on helping get the word out, the marketing side of the equation. People probably are aware that we've got a new website that we've stood up in the last year. We've got entries in our business directory for all 330 businesses in Keokuk County. KCED is not just about Sigourney; it's about the entire area.
Yeah.
So you can find information. The idea is to put anyone's business within a couple of clicks. If you think of kcediowa.org and you're looking for a business, you can go out there, hit the business directory, click. You can be on the website, on the Facebook page, what have you. So that's one thing. Advocacy is another. We're working really hard. I was fortunate and really pleased. I spent 3 hours with Helena Hayes last Friday.
Yeah.
It was a great meeting, and the whole idea. One of the things I've learned over the past several years is it's really important to understand what's going on in Des Moines.
Oh, sure.
They do things that have an impact on us, and I was really gratified and intrigued when I met with Helena and got an opportunity to see the breadth of the topics that they have to deal with, the pace at which the legislature operates, and what I think was her sincere desire to really know what's going on in a small town like Sigourney. What are the challenges that we're facing here in Keokuk County? So I want to continue to cultivate that relationship.
Yeah, she's a good person.
She is. She really is.
Yeah, she's small town Iowa. She's from New Sharon, I believe.
Correct.
Okay. So she gets us here in Southeast Iowa.
She does, and it's sincere. I mean, she really wants to try to do the right thing. So I was impressed, and I think I think she's going to come and pay us a few visits and understand a little bit more deeply what we're about.
Which reminds me, put her on the list, Neil.
Thanks.
That's a really good idea.
Because when Helena Hayes was getting into politics here a few years ago, I instantly recognized her because she used to, over at the radio station that Neil and I both worked at, this would have been like 30 years ago, she was working at the Mahaska County Conservation Office, and she would come in and record a weekly program.
Really?
For the Conservation Office. And I was like, hey, do you remember me? I mean, I looked totally different. I had hair. It was dark even, surprisingly. And, her and our, Helena and I have hit it off. And, yes, wish her the best of luck in her political and government stuff going on. Yeah. So what else is shaking with KCED?
What else is shaking? So we're several weeks ago, we went, a group of us, about nine or so of us, went to an event, the Southeast Iowa Grazing Association meeting in Bloomfield.
Is that where there's like a buffet and you just graze at the table and
Actually, the food wasn't all that bad, right?
The worst part about that was that's exactly where my head was going as well. So
it's like Thanksgiving. You just kind of graze and just eat.
It's interesting to watch you two guys bounce off of each other. Yeah,
I mean, it doesn't make sense sometimes.
You have to paint the walls often here. I mean, it's really
it's crazy.
Anyway, sorry for interrupting.
No, it's all right.
The grazing event. Tell us about it.
No, for me, so anybody that knows me knows that I don't know the first thing about farming, but this is an agricultural community, and so I went down and went along with several people who do know farming, beef producing, pork producing, like that, and listened to Joel Salatin, regenerative farmer, nationally known, and we're interested. So this is me talking, right? This is kind of my own personal point of interest. KCED is all about promoting this area as the place to live. We want people to come and live here. Mm-hmm. In order to do that, you've obviously got to have jobs. You've got to have places to live. You've got to have incentives to come here. One of our challenges is that we're losing population at such a rate that it's really becoming difficult to sustain services at the city and the county level. This is, I think, a lot of people know this. I don't know how widely understood it is, but it's something that I want to keep mentioning during these events because it's really important. So how do we get people back into this area? The large industrial farms don't really promote having people live in the area. In fact, you could argue that people are kind of in the way, right? Which is why you don't see a lot of a lot of farmsteads that we saw when we were kids are just not there anymore. Mm-hmm. So how could we promote small farms? Is that a viable idea? There are a number of small farms in the area that are doing local producing, that are processing their own product, meat, produce, and selling it locally, which to me is a really interesting idea because you can produce, process, distribute, and consume in Southeast Iowa. Keep all the money locally.
Right. Yep. No, absolutely.
So it increases opportunities for entrepreneurship because farmers are entrepreneurs by definition. It increases opportunity for employment. Farming on small farms would be a young man's job. Mm-hmm. Young people have children. Children go to school. Children put down roots. They stay in the community. We're playing a long game. So that's one of my current areas of focus is how can we promote that? So we're going to pull together in the next 2 weeks, if we can get it arranged, a meeting of the local producers from Watch Here, Williamsburg, surrounding Sigourney, and talk about how can we extend your marketing arm. And we got some people on our board of directors that know how to do that and can really help promote their businesses. So that's
very
something that we're working on. Yep.
Yeah.
Very neat.
Yeah, that's a neat way to explain that too, to go out to those areas that are still close and considered local to Sigourney, within the hour or less away, and use them to bring this whole area together.
Yes.
Yeah. Definitely.
And to make these kinds of issues sometimes are considered so big you can't do anything about it.
Right.
But if you think about the actual numbers, over the last 24 months, Keokuk County's probably lost about 38 people. Our population has declined about 38 people. If we could find 10 farm families, we could flatten out that decline.
Sure.
And if we could continue to build on that over a period of time, you don't need big numbers. You don't need lots of them. It's just incrementally can we improve our situation, and then we can start to build on it and try and work back to a comfortable level of population.
Right.
It probably doesn't help that people just aren't having kids like they used to.
That's literally true.
That is true.
And having kids, the whole family thing is on the decline right now.
Yeah.
At last I saw, at least. People just aren't having kids the way that they used to.
We're barely replacing ourselves.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, right? That makes us an endangered species.
Wow. That's a good way to look at that. On our own planet.
Neil, you're a farmer at heart. You got any other questions or anything for you?
Well, no, I was actually just more intrigued, been listening to all this, and so when you moving forward with this initiative, at what point do you get some local, say farmers or past farmers that aren't members, and involve them as well? That's
what this meeting in the next few weeks is all about.
Great.
Is to recruit members and incent their joining by saying we can. So, for example, a Meta boost, right? Typically, you'll get about 5,000 views or something like that. Well, one of our members has come up with a way to extend that using additional tools on Meta. Same money, same investment for advertising can extend it to the numbers she showed me were 46,000 views.
Okay. Really?
So now you can really stretch out your impressions, and we really want to target Southeast Iowa.
Sure.
Keep that money flowing in Southeast Iowa.
Definitely.
We don't want to eliminate the outside area, national markets and international markets, anything, quite the opposite. We want to augment it, right? And so if we can offer that to our members, we can focus on the marketing side while they focus on doing what they do, which is producing the product.
Okay.
Yeah.
Again, Gary Iosbaker from KCED hanging out with us this morning. Gary, before we let you go, because I know we're going to have some kids from the drama department coming in up here shortly for the 8 o'clock hour. Let's get your opinion. All right, we're going to get kind of lighthearted here, as we tend to be here on Steve Shetler Media.
I don't know if you do that or not.
Morning show. So, or this or that, we want to run this by you. This or that today is roller coasters or water slides. If you had to pick, what are you going with? This
roller coasters.
Roller coasters. You're a roller coaster guy.
Preferably a Great America. I like wooden roller coasters.
All right. Question of the day. What's the best board game that you like to play?
Or did like.
Yeah, let's go with did like, because I don't, As a kid. I used to like to play Uncle Wiggly.
Who?
Uncle Wiggly.
Yeah. He sounds like a fun uncle. My Uncle Bob wasn't. I wonder if he was that funny.
Hey, wait. I have an Uncle Bob.
You do? I do too. What is the game Uncle Wiggly?
It was a board game when I was a kid. Of course, I was born back in the Dark Ages. And so it was just, you learn, you'd throw a dice and it'd give you so many moves, and you would go through this little imaginary kingdom with your little plastic rabbit. And
I'm gonna have to look that up.
Look it up. It was a real game.
Huh. By the way, I told you yesterday, we watched a movie called Heretic over the weekend.
Yes.
It had an instance of talking about board games. I'm assuming this was real, but before Monopoly, we were talking about Monopoly earlier. There was a game that predated it called The Landlord, which was actually the precursor for Monopoly. The people that made Monopoly, which was basically a ripoff of The Landlord, are the ones that sold their idea to Parker Brothers.
Really?
And of course, they made $1 trillion from ripping off the landlord. So anyway, board game.
I love that kind of trivia.
Well, and that's interesting because when you're looking back at that time frame of board games and restaurants and all that, that's how most of them, unfortunately,
rip off
were
somebody else.
Really, we had this conversation. McDonald's, how Ray Kroc, he stole that.
What a crock.
As far as it's crazy.
And then Gary, one last thing for you. Our rock bands tournament going on right now. You got in on this last week. Journey or REO Speedwagon?
REO Speedwagon.
Oh, that was easy.
I actually knew who that was. I was
last
listening
week
to
you
it.
went with Huey Lewis in the news.
I did. Yeah, I'm dating myself.
REO Speedwagon. Any favorite REO Speedwagon songs come to mind?
Oh my God.
I always put you on the spot to name some songs.
You do, and
see, I had to look up because I couldn't remember all their.
I always remember "Time for Me to Fly." Let me do a quick search here.
REO Speedwagon.
See, then I switched over to Journeys, looking at theirs. But
5 biggest hits of REO Speed. Whoa! Keep on loving you. Yeah.
There we go.
Keep on loving you. Can't fight this feeling.
Oh yeah, that was big.
Take it on the run.
Didn't care
Keep
for that.
the fire burning.
Keep the fire burning.
That ain't love. I don't know that one off the top of my head. But yeah, good stuff there from REO Speed. I'm going to get it. You guys can't see it on the screen that you were watching, but I'm going to give myself a seizure.
that was
the big screen TV here in the studio, flashing images. Gary, anything else before you get out of here?
Nope. Again, this is really fun. Thanks for having me up.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you're willing to participate.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
Be a weekly
it's
guest. Maybe you can go catch the end of the board meeting.
I'm going to rush right over there right now. So you guys,
all right, tell them hi for us.
Yes,
all right.
Thank you very much,
Gary Iosbaker from KCED, hanging out this morning here on Just Another Morning Show. See, my brain is working.
There you
now.
go.
I'm remembering the name of our morning show.
Mine is not. Mine is not. I had a brain fart there while you were switching the screen. No, while you were switching the screen is when I should have jumped up. And took me a.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, we're still in the learning process.
We need to get pictures of guests before they get out of here. So anyway, thanks to Gary for hanging out with us this morning and putting up with our goofiness.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Take a little bit of a break. We'll kind of reset here and be back with more of Just Another Morning Show right after this.
Keokuk County Medical Clinic is your one-stop shop for healthcare. Our behavioral health providers offer a wide range of services to help you reach your goals. We have multiple family practice providers who see patients of all ages for acute and chronic care. Through a partnership with Bloom Pediatrics of Ottumwa, McKenna Bond, ARNP, is here on Wednesday and Friday mornings to give your child the special care they need. Libby Dasso, PAC, is here for all your rheumatology needs. Jack's Corner Drug is located just down the hall for your convenience.
Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Oski Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Oski Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Oski Dental. Winter in the Midwest can definitely be unpredictable. Whether it's a frozen or broken water pipe, fire emergency, or a surprise mold, ServPro of Ottumwa, Oskaloosa, and Grinnell Pella has you covered with trained professionals ready 24/7, 365 days a year to make your emergency like it never even happened. Visit servpro.com, Ottumwa, Oskaloosa, or call us at 641-682-0782. Hey, and welcome back in here on Steve Shuttler Media. We don't want that camera view. We want this camera view, and we can welcome Neil in. Hey, Neil, welcome back to the show.
It's great to be back. Had a long trip. It was fun. It was quite well.
Adjusting, awaiting our next guest coming up next hour here on Steve Shuttler Media. Gary Iosbaker was just hanging out with us from KCED. Sigourney High School Drama Department going to be coming in next hour here in just a little while.
I guess
Gary, always a good guest.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I can't wait to hear more about this new initiative they're on, and yeah, it should be a lot of fun. I just wanted to comment that, yes, I was moving some chairs around and getting ready because half of the crew didn't show up today.
Oh, yeah. We have so many people working for us here at Steve Shuttler Media. We're just multiple employees.
Man.
You know, we offer benefits like Starburst jelly beans, Brothers Market water.
Wait, that's the only benefits, isn't it?
Those are yeah. That's it. Hugs.
Hugs.
We give occasional hugs.
Hugs.
All sorts of benefits.
Well, luckily I like jelly beans.
Let's go to things you need to know.
All right.
Things you need to know. By the way, comments. Jason Tremmel says that Night Ranger will be in Des Moines April 12th.
Oh.
Well,
there you go.
Patrick says Night Ranger must have had a song called Secret of My Success, which I've never heard of in my life. Amber saying Twisted Sister.
Oh, you could have had a whole different...
Twisted Sister would have been a great one.
Yeah.
Who was the woman that invented Landlord? Don't have any idea. Take it on the road. Yeah.
Oh, and it was a woman who invented the
Oh.
Amber is correct. I remember watching this now, and I know exactly what you're talking about.
The Landlord?
A woman did create that game, and then what's their name stole it and turned it.
Huh.
Well, it's just a woman.
Things you need to know. All right, there's a new documentary on Apple TV where the filmmaker claims that Jim Morrison of The Doors actually faked his own death years ago and has been living in central New York.
Oh.
I mean,
with Michael Jackson and Elvis? Or?
Does he interview Jim Morrison, current day Jim Morrison?
Yeah.
I mean, do we have proof? That's, I guess, if he's making a documentary about it, maybe he does. I don't know.
Why would he go in hiding all these years?
I don't know. I was never really a Doors fan. They were always kind of a little bit too drugged out for me.
Why am I like the only person I know that likes the Doors? I don't get it. Riders on the Stone.
I mean, it was all right. Beginning in 2025, 2026.
2020.
Oh, Secret of My Success was a movie.
Oh.
J. Fox. All right. Getting sidetracked.
Whoa.
Starting 2025-2026 academic school year, attending Harvard will be free for students for families with household incomes of less than $100,000.
Wow.
Assuming you get accepted into Harvard.
Well, you don't just get to go.
And then all right, so this is confusing. They also say no tuition will be charged to families with income under $200,000. Well, there's no difference.
Wait, so how would the first sentence go? Was it tuition or...
Students from families with household incomes under $100,000 attend for free.
Okay, so they attend for free. The other one is tuition. So
no tuition. Okay, so
I'm guessing like housing for the ones under $100,000 and books and everything?
Like that. Do they still use books?
Or computer rental? I don't know. I'm guessing that's the only difference there.
It's cheaper to go to Harvard.
Yeah.
If your family...
Again, you got to be accepted.
Yeah, a bunch... Isn't that like DEI that we're trying to get rid of? I don't know. Other stuff. Have you seen... Now, you're more of a car guy than I am.
Sure.
For sure. Have you seen there's a 2026 Cadillac Escalade IQL?
What is that? IQL?
It's an electric car. They're going to start selling these for $132,000.
Cheap.
Yeah. Buy a house or buy a car?
IXL, is that what you said?
IQL.
IQL.
Cadillac Escalade IQL.
I bet you it's really ugly.
Probably. And it's electric.
It's electric.
Speaking of rich people and rich things, Ben Affleck recently gave his son a reality check. The kid wanted to buy a pair of sneakers for $6,000.
Oh, come on.
But Ben told his son that I have the money, you're broke. So,
ouch.
The Affleck son did not get the $6,000
Whoa.
sneakers. Let's see here. Interesting stuff going on in space. What are we looking at?
It's fun when I know there's somebody hiding.
Oh, do we have somebody hiding
behind the
there?
screen?
Come out wherever you are. Who's all right?
I can see feet.
You can come in and have a seat. You won't be on quite yet. We got some of the drama department, I'm assuming, here hanging out in the studio. Come on in, guys. You won't be on quite yet. So we're doing some things you need to know. Stuff going on in space. The arrival of spring on Thursday. Oh, is it? I didn't check my calendar, I guess. Spring officially arrives on Thursday.
Well, there you go.
And some northern states might be able to catch the northern lights. Are you a big stargazer, Neil?
I would love to see the northern lights more, but I don't know. I like sleep, too.
I know the last time that we had the northern lights, like a few months ago.
Yeah.
Like my family and I went out late at night, and it was like using a cheat code on your phone.
Yeah.
Like if you did the certain thing on your phone,
right,
it made the northern lights pop up on your pictures. Which, if you can't see it with your own bare eye...
So was that even
does it
real?
Really count?
Was that real, or was that some AI thing your phone was doing? If you're just doing
a trick with your phone, you're not really seeing it. It doesn't count. I want to see the greenish stuff.
Yeah, like you see in the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're never going to see it.
How about this Macaulay Culkin?
Oh.
You know, the kid from Home
Alone.
So Macaulay Culkin has a fiance. Her name is Brenda Song.
Yes.
She revealed recently that Macaulay Culkin can't drive. Like, that's the thing about being rich. You kind of...
Because he was driven all those years.
He was driven all of his life. He does not know how to drive. And when they first met, he didn't know how to do laundry.
Well... I don't...
How about you? All right, so you're acting weird over there. Do you do your own laundry?
I do now. I do all the laundry. I do the majority of the laundry in the house. But I just like to. I do remember in college, the first weekend I chose not to come home for the weekend, and I'm thinking, well, how's this going to happen? Mom's not coming here. And I asked 4 different neighbors. 2 of them were not the neighbors to ask. I ended up having to call my own mom.
You lived in Davenport.
Oh, yeah. One of the guys I knocked on, I was like, nope, no thanks, man. And I'll be honest, it took a while to get the hang of it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, he should know, babe. How old is he? Like in his 40s?
Oh, Macaulay Culkin? Yeah, he's got to be,
I
would say 40.
So, come on.
He has led a sheltered life. Let's see here. What else is going on in things you need to know? A member of the French Parliament demanding that the U.S. return the Statue of Liberty, claiming that America has lost its way and no longer stands for what the iconic sculpture represents. Here's what I would say to France. Come and get it. Good luck.
I'm glad you went
France.
there. I didn't know what you were going to do. Come and get it.
France isn't good for anything.
Hey, they got French fries.
And French toast.
Bingo.
And that's the end of all they're good for. Justin Bieber posting on social media that he says he, quote, feels like he's drowning. Oh, the Biebs.
Poor guy.
Yet, he was spotted with his wife at Disneyland on Sunday, so he's drowning at Disneyland. The Biebs.
The Biebs is a little dweebs.
Peruvian fisherman has been rescued after spending 95 days lost in the Pacific Ocean. He survived on eating roaches, birds, and sea turtles.
He ate sea turtles?
Poor sea turtles.
We're out here trying to save the turtles, and he's eating them.
People are probably going to be outraged that he survived on eating sea turtles. But 95 days lost in the Pacific Ocean, that's probably going to be a movie.
I've been cutting the pop ring things that hold your bottles together to save turtles, and that dude's eating them. Jerk.
Pepsi has bought a prebiotic soda brand, Poppy.
What is that?
Prebiotic soda brand?
Yeah.
Something worth Googling, obviously. Pepsi has bought Poppy, Poppi, for nearly $2 billion. So Poppy, look up Poppy, see what Poppy is all about. While you do that, in some food news, a new study shows that drinking coffee can have a positive effect on your gut by helping the growth of good bacteria. So get stuff stirred up.
I don't need any help there.
And then also history has was made this week in Wisconsin. You might have referenced this yesterday, actually. A guy named Dan Gorski pushed a Guinness World Record to an officially impossible length as Don Gorski sat down at a McDonald's in a small Wisconsin town and ate his 35,000th Big Mac.
Does it say how many years it took him?
It does not.
I can't look up everything at once, but 35,000 Big Macs.
35,000 Big Macs.
And I saw a quick clip of that, and it's not like he's a 500-pound dude. You know what I mean? So maybe he's not eating anything else but Big Macs. I don't know. Maybe he's drinking prebiotic soda.
What's prebiotic soda?
It's actually what? Soda, it's carbonated soft drink with added fiber. Fiber is great for preventing and reducing constipation, encouraging regular pooping, and wow, this is a great, sophisticated website. Regular pooping and keeping you feeling full for longer. The drinks are often flavored to mimic regular soda. Why would I drink any soda that does that to me?
That's like drinking Raisin Bran.
Yeah. What? No thanks. No thanks.
Let's go to the impossible. Today's impossible. By the way, Safe Grafke is in the comments.
What? Safe? Oh my.
Question. Today's impossible question. All right, so we had Irish trivia yesterday. Amber already spoiled today's impossible question.
Are you serious?
So I'll tell you what it says, but then we're going to go to something else. The impossible question today was the first ever St. Patrick's Day parade back in 1762 did not take place in Ireland. Where did it take place? We found this out yesterday.
I don't remember.
New York City. New York City.
New York City.
How about this for an impossible question? Let's go to something else. Americans purchased how many million slices of pie last year? That is impossible.
Purchased?
Guess that one.
Slices
Americans purchased how many million slices of pie last year? Think about that. Let's go to the comments. Safe Grafke is in the comments saying America has lost its way if Neil Crott doesn't return to TNT. Tuesday Night Tune-Up, which, by the way,
that's coming.
Our racing show is going to be starting up in April. I believe it's April...
In April.
20th?
Is it?
Something like that. We'll be broadcasting TNT from the Oskaloosa Pizza Ranch, talking to local area drivers and racers. Safe Grafke returning as our host, so make sure you tune in starting mid to late April for Tuesday Night Tune-Up here on Steve Shetler Media. What, do you have a big revelation over there? Or?
No, you said Safe was going to be back, so I was like, I might come back. I don't know.
So that means you're out. All right, so I think we've caught up with everybody else in the comments. Otherwise, how many million pieces of pie do Americans purchase each year?
1.7.
Way up.
For reals?
Yeah.
27.2.
Incorrect.
100.
720 million pieces of pie are purchased by Americans each year.
No wonder we're all fat.
That is the perfect transition into the next thing that we're going to talk about this morning.
I didn't even know that.
Let's see here. March is National Nutrition Month.
Oh.
In case you didn't know that. Nearly 42% of U.S. adults are considered obese.
Hi. My name's Neil. I'm obese. It's too much ice cream. I eat too much ice cream.
Wallet Hub doing one of their surveys and polls, finding the most physically inactive adults are, and the most obese and overweight cities. Surprisingly, in fact, I'd say shockingly, no cities from Iowa are in this list, at least the top 20.
Because we got tenderloins and all that good stuff.
Yeah, and the Iowa State Fair, corn dogs.
Everything grease.
Sticks, things on a stick. McAllen, Texas is number 1. Little Rock, Arkansas, number 2. Jackson, Mississippi, 3. Everything's in the South, it looks
Little Rock, Arkansas is number 2 for the obesest place.
The obesest.
I'm going there this summer, dude.
Are you?
Yeah.
Well, hey.
Little Rock, Arkansas.
Do it.
I can't wait to come back fat.
So we got Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, Louisiana, Georgia, Louisiana, Arkansas, Alabama. Everything's go south, I guess.
Well, they know how to eat.
Sigourney, Iowa is number 21 on the list. No. Just kidding. I don't, nobody on Iowa is in the top 20.
That's too bad. You would have guessed there'd be somebody.
Again, it's 8:05 on your Tuesday morning. We got some of the folks from the Sigourney High School Drama Department hanging out with us in the studio. Is anybody else coming, guys? We got Is Devin coming? No. Oh, it's just you guys. Oh, well, scoot together. Scoot closer.
Kick that chair out if you want.
We're not going to keep you waiting any longer. I thought we were going to be waiting on more people, and you can each...
You want me to fold that up?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Excuse me.
You go do your thing, Neil. Let me see if I can... Oh, there I am, just by myself on the screen. Again, we're doing just another morning show here on Steve Shuttler Media, Facebook, and YouTube. And be sure to listen to this also in podcast form a little bit later on. There we go. Neil's back on the screen. And we welcome in the young ladies from the Sigourney High School Drama Department. And who do we have with us this morning? What's your name? What grade you in? All that good stuff.
I'm Cera. I'm in 12th grade, a senior.
And pull those microphones right on up to you.
Oh, yeah. Don't be scared.
Yeah. Let's get to your name.
This is your
once again.
debut.
I'm Cera. I'm in 12th grade, a senior.
All right. And what is your name?
I'm Jolie, and I'm a junior.
All right. I'm getting, you know what? Give me a second, because I'm not smart enough to deal with all the stuff over here. You know, plugging in a microphone.
Oh.
You know, I'm a technical master here. All right. So what was your name again?
Jolie, and I'm a junior.
All right. So you guys are in. Let's bring up the graphic here. I got it down here. We were talking about it earlier. We've got bad auditions by bad actors presented by the Sigourney High School, the drama department. And that is coming up when? What are the dates for the show?
We have this Friday, the 21st, the 22nd, and the 23rd.
All right. Is it Sunday? Is that a matinee?
Yes, our Sunday matinee is at 2.
Okay. So explain to us and our viewers what bad auditions by bad actors is all about.
So we have a bunch of different cast who come in as different actors, and they suck. They suck at
They suck. That's awesome.
But they're auditioning for Romeo and Juliet. You'll just have to come watch it. I can't go too much into detail. But they're just... It's all good. Like, we act good, and the play is good, but the actors in the actual play suck.
Yeah. They're trying to act bad.
Yes.
That's the whole point. And, of course, Devin Molenberg is kind of in charge of this whole thing. What is her official title?
She is our director. Our play director.
Right. And I know she's been doing this for a few years, right?
Mm-hmm. This is her 4th year doing it.
Oh, cool. Okay, so again, bad auditions by bad actors. Is there a charge for people to see your play?
Yes.
Is that what you call it, a play?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe it's $7 for adults and $3 for children.
Okay. Now, how long have you guys been acting? Is this have you done this before?
This is my 2nd year.
Okay.
And this is my 4th year.
Okay.
Wow.
And how old are you guys again? What grades?
Junior.
Senior.
Okay, junior and a senior. So, awesome. So, obviously, you enjoy acting. What are some of your previous roles and previous plays that you guys have done?
Last year, I played the maid in Clue.
Okay. Oh. We were talking about Clue earlier, the board game.
I've played the investigator in The Games Afoot, and then I played Penelope in You Can't Take It With You, and last year I was actually student director. Instead of acting.
Kind of a behind-the-scenes role. Nice. Cool. And do you have plans to maybe do some directing and some on-stage stuff after high school, either of you?
Not for work per se, but definitely as an extracurricular in college.
Right.
Yeah, same for me.
Okay,
cool.
Sounds like fun. I never did any. Did you ever do any acting, Neil?
No, I was asked years and years ago because we were old. But I was asked to be in the play, I think, my senior year. And the only reason I think that he asked me to join was I could grow a beard. in high school, and he wanted
the lone reason.
Really, I think it was. He wanted somebody to act that could grow his own beard, and I just didn't think I had it in me.
All right.
I don't know.
Is it intimidating for you guys? I mean, it seems as somebody that, I mean, I've done a teeny tiny little bit of acting before, nothing much at all, but it seems very intimidating to get up there. Memorizing the lines is what would scare me. Is that tough?
Yeah, that's probably the most intimidating bit about it.
Okay. What happens, and I'm trying not to jinx you here, what happens if you're in the middle of a scene and you just totally blank? What does somebody rescue you somehow from off stage, or what happens?
Improv.
There you go.
You just try your best to remember, and if you can't, you just cut it short.
All right.
Go on to the next line. Whoever is your scene partner will usually be the one to jump in and just go on to what their next line is.
I think that's where I would fail at acting in a play, because I would improv the whole thing, and it wouldn't make sense.
Does anybody ever start laughing at inappropriate times?
All the time, yeah.
That would be my problem.
As I'm improving, he would be laughing.
My daughter Riley Shetler, she graduated here. Oh man, it's been almost 7 years ago now. She was very involved in onstage stuff for Sigourney High School. But I know she would put in super early hours, sometimes very long days, maybe at the beginning of the day or before school or after school. I'm assuming that's still the case. Are you guys putting in some pretty long days?
Yep, we have morning practice most mornings, so we just came from there.
What time does that start?
6:30. So we'll go into morning practice, and some nights we'll have afternoon practice. A lot of the time, if weather has been affecting the morning practice, then we'll have it, and then dress rehearsals coming up and all that.
Okay. So do you guys? So this weekend is the first showing. Mm-hmm. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to jinx you, but prepared and excited and ready to go. Cool.
And do you have any, opening night jitters is always a thing. Once you kind of get through that first night, I know at least from my daughter's perspective, you get into that second night, and then by Sunday, you're really loose.
Yeah.
Is opening night jitters a thing? You have to kind of get that out of the way?
Yeah, it's not so bad that we've been performing for the elementary or
the
junior high. And once we get closer to the actual play, we practice with the gym lights off. And for me, that helps because it's dark in the gym. You can't see the audience, so it kind of gives me that sense that the audience is there.
Makes it a little bit more real.
Yeah.
Huh. Right. That's interesting.
Who I'm assuming there's some sets that have been built and some different scenery and stuff like that. Who's in charge of that type of stuff?
For sets, we really didn't have much this year because our set is basically actors are coming into a normal stage. So our set is basically a table and some chairs. And then we did make a sign for the theater that's in the play. And other than that, it was just me and Cooper Hammis, one of the other actors in the play. We did that sign. So it really was low on set this year, which was one of the reasons Devin picked it.
That works.
Before I forget, now you guys are obviously, what are your roles once again?
Okay, I play Melissa, Charlize, Sue, and Amy.
My goodness.
Mm-hmm. And I play Carol, the director who is casting.
Okay, all right.
So you got one thing and you got four?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Are there costume changes for you with the? All right.
Yes.
Are they actually 4 different characters in the play? All right.
Yes.
Oh, all right. So do you get to change your voice and try to? So he's never gonna have fun. What?
I'm not gonna change my voice.
Really?
But I'm gonna change my hair and
Oh, but you should change your voice or your accent or something. Have you tried?
How you doing?
We could help you with that because we think we're really good at it. He's very good, but you could just come out and talk in a whole different accent, oui.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, be French. One of them should be French.
And Portuguese. I think that would go really good.
What's a Portuguese accent?
Yeah, I need an example.
I really am unsure, but if I come up with it, I'll let you know.
Okay.
Who are some other high school students that have roles in the play?
Ella Ballman. There's Ella, Cooper Hammis, Karma Coble, Isaac Jones, Christopher McLennan, Addison Richardson, and Gracie Gillum. I think that's all of us.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
And let's go back to the beginning of this. Did you guys have tryouts like several months ago?
Mm-hmm. We had auditions, and just before Christmas break, we did auditions for everyone, and I think everyone who tried out ended up getting a part or multiple parts. Yeah.
Okay. So what if somebody went into auditioning for bad auditions by bad actors? What if they accidentally did a bad audition and then they were like, "Oh, you're so bad, you got the role."
Right. Yeah. How would you know?
We never know. Honestly, it could have happened at this point.
You're so bad, but I think we need you.
Again, we're talking with the young ladies from Bad Auditions by Bad Actors. This is Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yes.
And this is at the Sigourney High School. And again, let's bring that up on the screen here. Get that out of the way now. Again, does that say... I can't see from the way it comes up on the screen. Adults, $5?
Oh,
yes, adults $5.
Students,
you guys were trying to get an extra $2. What are you taking money at the door yourselves? Or? Wow.
$7, please.
5 for the school, 2 for me. That sounds like something I would have done in high school. Wow.
5 for adults is, I think it says 3 for students,
yes,
maybe?
3 for students.
Okay, all right. So Bad Auditions by Bad Actors. You can come see these guys acting this weekend at the Sigourney High School, kind of the annual spring play going on. So is there anything else that you guys wanted to add before we let you loose this morning? Are we keeping you out of school right now?
No.
I mean, if you guys just want to hang out for the rest of the show and
no.
be part of our stupidity, make sure...
Definitely, sorry. I definitely do hope that whoever's listening comes and watches and supports us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's cool.
You guys put in a lot of hard work, a lot of hours to do this, so should be a lot of fun. Neil, you got any?
I think I'm trying to decide if it's Saturday night or Sunday, because I'm thinking I need to come now and be the heckler out in the crowd, because I'll be able to pick the two of you out. Especially if you come out with the Portuguese accent, I'm going to be like, yes, that was my idea. See? So I'll be there.
Funny stuff. Well, guys, thanks for coming in this morning. Really appreciate it. And best of luck. Break a leg.
Are you supposed to say that?
Well, you can.
That's bad luck, isn't it?
No.
Oh, it's not? I thought it was. Whew.
Break a leg.
I thought you were jinxed them.
Bad Auditions by Bad Actors. It's actually going to be good acting. They're just acting bad this weekend at the Sigourney High School. Well, thanks for coming in, and best of luck. Actually, don't go anywhere quite yet.
Yeah.
Neil's going to get a picture of you before you get out of here. So let's go to a few commercials. Let's hear from some of our sponsors like Mahaska Drug. We'll be back here in a couple minutes with more on Just Another Morning Show. Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa. It's more than a drugstore. They offer framing, merchandise like collectibles, a gift shop, crafts, college gear, and more. Plus cards, candles, and a whole lot more. Mahaska Drug is open late and on the weekends to fit your lifestyle. For more than just a drugstore, call 641-673-3439 or stop by Mahaska Drug at 205 North E Street in Oskaloosa. Mahaska Drug. It's more than a drugstore.
We are always looking for ways to improve, and we do that by embracing new and better technologies.
With each of us having our own areas of expertise, we collaborate together to give you the best care possible.
Striving to give you the best smile, we believe doing things right the first time saves you both time and money.
New house house, or maybe wanting to do a remodel. Come check out our showroom at Valvey Lumber and Hardware's Eddyville location. Cook kitchen cabinets, masonite interior doors, and more. Not sure what you want? Let us help with the design and layout of your new kitchen or remodel. At Valvey Lumber and Hardware, we can help with any room in the house, from lumber for building to shower enclosures, paint, and more. Choose Valvey Lumber and Hardware with locations in Eddyville and Albia.
The mission of Essence of Life Hospice is to provide comprehensive, coordinated care to individuals with life-limiting illnesses and to their families, and to support them in the process of death and bereavement. Our goal is to provide palliative care that addresses the physical, psychological, and spiritual dimensions of service for the terminally ill as an integrated whole. We pride ourselves on providing the highest quality care and are on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, visit essencehospice.com. Hey, thanks to all of our sponsors here on Steve Shetler Media. We appreciate everybody that advertises with us, whether it's Oski Dental with the studios, whether it's Brothers Market as our headliner, whether it's a 30-second ad or a rotating ad in the corner. We appreciate you as a sponsor. We appreciate Jolie and Cera for stopping in from Bad Auditions by, or what's it called?
Yeah,
Bad Auditions by Bad Actors.
It's actually very good sounding.
Put on by Sigourney High School Drama Department, coming up Friday, Saturday, Sunday at the Sigourney High School. So thanks to the young ladies for popping in, hanging out this morning. They were patiently, we have like, you see the, all right, let's bring this up. You see the backdrop that we have there. They were patiently kind of waiting behind the backdrop. They weren't quite sure if they should come around or not, but we appreciate them coming in, hanging out with us this morning. It was funny. I was going to say that I'm going back to when my daughter was in drama. They used to have, for the longest time, they had a picture of me that they had used in one of the plays. I think when Riley was Cinderella several years ago.
Yeah.
That they had a picture of me because they would reference her dad. Oh. And so they had a picture of me up on like the fireplace mantle, and they would somehow sneak that picture in the years after.
Really?
It would still be on stage. I'm wondering if they still have my picture somewhere backstage in a box somewhere.
And if by now someone's drawn a mustache on it.
Probably. They have no idea who I am anymore.
Oh, don't say that, buddy. No, man. Come on. You're important. You matter.
I am smart.
And you are special too.
I is handsome. Garden Gates sponsors our forecast. I is a good reader. Increasing clouds today, a high of 74. Gonna be a warm one today, Neil.
Woo, warm one.
Shorts weather.
It is.
East winds gusting up to 25 miles per hour. Maybe some rain and storms coming up tonight. Tomorrow, maybe a little bit of snow coming into the forecast, so be aware of that. You know what I haven't done yet?
What?
All right, you do something entertaining here for
do something entertaining over there. Oh my! Wait. Okay,
there we go.
I'm looking back at the comments here real quick.
Okay, here we go.
Man, Patrick is on a roll today.
Patrick is like butter.
Yeah,
his
last girlfriend was obviously from a drama club.
Hey, coming up this Friday at Barnwired, which, by the way, coincidentally, is directly below the Oski Dental Studios.
Yeah.
Friday, we have the Iowa Music Showcase. That fella, he looks like a rock star. Cody Vandermolen. Going to be hanging out with us this Friday from 11:30 to noon.
Man.
Cody lived in Iowa, then he moved away for a while. Now he's back in Iowa.
Oh.
And we've got Cody coming Friday for the Iowa Music Showcase, playing us some tunes, doing a live interview. Check it out in person, watch it online, listen to it in podcast form. Coming up on Saturday, we'll have the sports section, 8 a.m., live at Barnwired. Watch it in person, watch it online, listen to it in podcast form. We've got Aaliyah Cooper from HLVTC Track. We've got Aiden Reeves from the world of wrestling. He's a Southeast Iowa native and is now a national champion at Grandview Wrestling. Aiden Reeves is going to be hanging out. Jenny Hobbs, of course, your springtime host for the sports section. Those shows coming up later on this week. Let's also, before I forget, go into our community calendar. which is brought to us by Enchanted Events, located,
Enchanted.
Neil, they're just south of Sigourney, right off Highway 149. And they can host whatever event you have.
Event you say?
Graduations, reunions, or maybe a birthday party. They can seat up to 500 guests.
Oh, my. Guess you have.
They've got Tyler Richardson and the High Bank Boys coming to April 26th. It's going to be a party. Tyler, Ed, Kale, Cole, and then little Latcham brother.
Little Latcham.
I don't know his first name, so we'll just call him Little Latcham.
Little, yeah.
So those guys going to be having a good time at the Enchanted Events venue. Get your tickets for that in advance. All right, so coming up on the calendar, we've got Fit Family Day. This is with the Tri-County Youth Sports on March 28th from 5 to 6:30 p.m. Make sure you get in.
What is that?
You don't
Fitness,
know about that?
fun, and more. Oh, why?
Do you not think fitness is fun?
I love fitness. I cannot wait.
We're going to stick with Tri-County. Post-prom tip
yes.
night coming up this Thursday. Again, at Barn Wired here in Sigourney. So come out. Barn Wired is open on Thursday nights. You can come out, get something to drink, maybe eat some supper, whatever they got going on at Barn Wired. And your tips are going to go to the Tri-County post-prom events that they've going on there. And then also, we've got the Sigourney Fireworks Committee, Cornhole.
I am the great Cornholio. Are you threatening me?
Cornhole tournament on Saturday, March 29th. Let's see here. Switch Partner Tournament. I don't know what that means.
Oh.
Tournament is misspelled.
What?
A instead of an E. Tournament. Anyway.
Oh, you're such a stickler.
Spelling matters. Sigourney. Sigourney Fireworks Committee has the Cornhole Tournament coming up on Saturday, March 29th.
Spelling matters.
Anyway. What else is happening?
We got...
birthdays. We should probably do birthdays. I like birthdays. Birthdays are fun. Happy birthday to you.
Spelling matters, folks. Birthdays. Brought to us by Hometown Real Estate. Nikki Leathers, broker, owner, realtor. Give her a call. 641-629. Let me start over. 641-295-4142. For Nikki from Hometown Real Estate. Hometown birthdays. Carol Jones celebrating one. Happy birthday, Carol. Happy birthday to Chris Meninga.
Meninga.
Wanted to make sure. Meninga.
Say.
What?
Meninga. No, quit saying ing.
Meninga. What? Meninga.
Never mind.
Meninga.
He's the redneck rally guy.
I know, but it's Meninga.
Chris Meninga.
Meninga. I just said the same thing you said. Say it again one last time. Why are you laughing?
We're moving on.
Doug Landon, happy birthday.
Meninga. Chris Meninga.
Meninga.
Now I'm questioning how I say it.
Yeah, I don't think you're saying it right. Anyway. Tanya Sandersfield.
Tanya's an old classmate of mine.
Oh?
Happy birthday, Tanya.
Really? Well, happy birthday, Tanya. And Kathy Rosenboom.
Hi, Kathy.
All celebrating birthdays.
Kathy is the wife of one of my former drummers in Piercing the Darkness.
Oh, okay. Really?
Kurt Rosenboom.
There
Bring
you
in the boom.
Bring in the boom. Happy birthday to all those locally, especially Chris Meninga. Next time I see him, I'm going to ask him how to pronounce it. And you're wrong.
Take a video.
I will. Celebrity birthdays. Vanessa Williams, singer and actress, 62. Ooh, what was her song? I think it was only one song that she ever did. Save the best for last or something. Something like that.
She was like Miss America, but then she got her crown taken away because she,
did naughty things. The Olympic speed skater Bonnie Blair having a birthday today, 61. Singer. Yeah. You know, I like this. Singer Alice in Chains. Okay, 59, Jerry Cantrell. I would say probably one of the best singers. Jerry Cantrell, man, he was just...
He was... You know, when I was first an Alice in Chains fan, I didn't realize how much Jerry Cantrell was Alice in Chains.
Exactly.
I mean, I was so enamored, I guess you could say, with Lane Staley at the time, because he was just had a unique look, a unique sound, and you just thought that Lane Staley was the guy.
Yeah.
But Jerry Cantrell, I mean
he's like
as much as I love Lane Staley, Jerry Cantrell was pretty much the foundation of the band.
I mean, just vocally and musically. I mean, it's awesome. So happy birthday, 59.
Happy birthday, Jer.
Jer. Singer-actress Queen Latifah, 55. Happy birthday. Adam Levine, 46. Maroon 5, right?
Yes. And The Voice.
The Voice. I was trying to think of a Maroon 5 song to bust into, and I can't think of one.
Yeah, I can't say I was a fan. So.
No, me neither. Queen Latifah, I could probably think of one of hers too, but happy birthday to everyone today. And of those that aren't on here, happy birthday to you too.
Yeah, God bless you. Kaya Latcham.
Kaya, okay.
Rick Landry.
Good deal, thanks.
The, comments. Correct. So he's not just little Ketchum.
Little Ketchum.
Latcham.
Did you say Ketchum?
Ketchum. Ketchum, Latcham.
We are so bad with names right now.
Skip 'em, Scap 'em, Eaton.
Skip 'em, Scap 'em, Eaton, and...
Let's do some weird.
Okay, let's do it.
Weird.
Boy, this show's running long today, which is good.
Oh,
I would rather run long. Hi, my name's Steve from Just Another Morning Show.
So, spelling matters, talking does not.
Yeah.
Talking don't matter.
If I didn't offend the cornhole tournament people, you guys can come in and hype up your show, your tournament. By the way. You like that?
Oh.
Me and my snooty spelling.
Wow.
Let's go to Sheboygan.
Sheboygan.
This just in from Sheboygan.
Oh.
Sheboygan, Michigan, motel staff were surprised to find an alligator left behind in a room. I hate it when that happens.
Right.
It's like, I'm going on vacation, I'm staying at a motel, and I forget my pet alligator. It's like, I knew I was forgetting something.
Every time.
So the guest checked in, and let's see, the guest had been in town to conduct wildlife presentations at local elementary schools, had brought along several exotic animals, including the alligator. The owner claimed to be unaware of the alligator's whereabouts until contacted by authorities. The animal remained in the motel room until the owner returned to retrieve it. So here, alligator.
So did they not clean the room even while they were waiting? Or good grief!
Go to the airlines, which, by the way, Riley's home on spring break, so we watched a movie on Netflix called Carry On last night. It came out around Christmas. Jason Bateman.
Yes, that's a good movie. I mean, it was all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It kept me on my edge of my seat.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
You never scooted back? Or you
just
remained on the edge the whole time?
Night.
It had to be uncomfortable.
I had cabbage, so I wasn't really getting too comfortable. Go on.
Recently, a passenger at a Washington International Airport, Washington Dulles International Airport, assaulted a United States gate agent following flight disruptions. The incident occurred at Gate D12. Gate D12. We need security at Gate D12. After the passenger's flight was canceled, he got frustrated and punched the gate agent.
I wouldn't even look at them guys wrong. You know? They'll tase you and strip you.
SpaceX's Starship rocket exploded during its 8th test flight, leading to significant disruptions in air travel across Florida and the Caribbean Queen. The rocket lifted off from SpaceX's Starbase launch facility in Texas While the Super Heavy booster successfully returned to the launch pad, the upper stage lost control, spinning uncontrollably before disintegrating mid-flight.
Are they having any luck, SpaceX?
Yes, they're rescuing those astronauts.
True. I guess I should. Yeah, good point.
That's
hopefully they land.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Fingers crossed.
Right. Hope they practice that a little bit.
There's calls for an independent probe, Neil.
Oh, yeah.
What are we probing? Well, recent revelations from Jalisco, Mexico, where advocates unearthed 3 hidden crematoriums at a ranch. So people getting burned up, cremated. Let's see here. This has ignited several urgent calls for an independent investigation into suspected cartel atrocities. So mess with the cartel.
I wouldn't.
You'll end up in a crematorium.
I would not. Dude, I'm telling you, there's a few people in this world I would never mess with. Cartel from Mexico is one of them. Robert De Niro. Seriously, that dude is.
He's old.
He'd still kill you. He'd still kill you.
Talking to me?
Yeah. And yeah, there's a couple others, but I don't want to name their names because they'll come after me.
By the way, we are above Sigourney in the Hosky Dental Studios.
If you want to come get me.
Right over top of Barn Wired. By the way, yes, sugar. I don't know why we're saying sugar in the comments. Tamara Suster is bringing up sugar.
Sugar?
I don't know. Sugar.
Is that a nickname for you? Or
sugar. Other weird stuff. Recent studies have significantly extended the timeline for life's emergence on Earth, tracing back to the last universal common ancestor, approximately 4.2 billion years ago. So, monkeys.
Okay.
We don't know when 4 billion years ago. It's stupid. She says Maroon 5. Did they have a song named Sugar?
Yes. Thank you. Yes. Okay. I do remember that one.
Finally, in Weird Today, scientists are investigating an unusual but nutrient-dense potential superfood. You want to know what it is?
You bet I do.
Cockroach milk. That's me milking a cockroach, getting the milk out of it.
Okay, so this leads me to the old-time question, what was the first guy that ever found out that cows produce milk? What was he doing?
Yeah.
To figure out, oh, hey, look at that. But what was wrong with this dude with a cockroach?
Yeah. And how do you...
Or maybe you just step on him and you just...
Research shows that the Pacific beetle cockroach produces a milk-like substance to nourish its embryos, which contains protein crystals packed with essential nutrients. So, yeah, you just kind of squish them, I guess.
What comes up? What goes through people's minds? Let's create a job for some person to tear apart beetles and cockroaches and all this crap, and find out what they're good for and not good. I mean, couldn't they be out doing better things like picking up garbage or something? We don't care about no cockroach milk.
Caring about no cockroach milk?
I mean, come on.
Barn Wired needs to get that on the menu.
I want a caramel frappe with a shot of espresso and cockroach milk.
That's some weird news today. Hey, let's take another commercial break. We'll just take a 1-minute commercial break. We're going to hear from our headliner, Brothers Market. Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney, where savings are made simple. Go to www.shopbrothersmarket.com. Digital coupons, earn rewards, deal of the week, shopping deals, and more. And make sure you download the Brothers Market app. It is a smart way to shop. Get into Brothers Market at 118 South Main in Sigourney and let Rick and the staff help you out or give them a call. 641-622-2191.
Attention Iowa business owners. Is your business missing sales because you're too busy to follow up? Every missed call or delayed message could be costing you money. At Easy Biz Tech, we help local businesses stay ahead by automating customer follow-up, so no lead gets left behind. Missed a call? Our system texts back instantly. Need personalized outreach? We send automated texts, emails, and even use AI-powered voice agents to connect with your customers 24/7. Stop losing money because of slow follow-up. Contact Easy Biz Tech today, where Iowa businesses win online.
Hey, again, we are doing just another morning show here on Steve Shetler Media, Facebook and YouTube. If you really want to, you can also listen to this in podcast form after the fact. Yeah, maybe your drive home, you're bored, you're like, oh, I want to hang out with Steve and Neil on my drive home. You can do it. Hey, you know what we haven't done yet is a giveaway.
Oh, yeah.
It is 8:40.
And we still haven't done a giveaway?
We have not done a giveaway. We talked about it, and then we got busy with guests.
Right.
We had Gary Iosbaker from KCED in earlier. We had the gals from, what were their names again?
The Sigourney
Jolie
play.
and Cera from the Bad Auditions by Bad Actors, Sigourney Drama Department. We had them in earlier this hour. If you want to win something, we're going to play a game called Truth or Trash. I'm going to give you headlines. So, again, it's just a game. If you get 2 out of 3 right, you'll get a $10 gift card to the Garden Gate. So I'll give you. All right. So here's an example.
Okay, great. Well,
Here's an example.
Try it on me.
If somebody wants to try to play this game and win, 641-622-6262. 641-622-6262 is the number to call. So it's called Headline Truth or Trash. I would say something like, man claims to be a time traveler from 3023, says we all marry robots. So that's your headline. Is that truth or is it trash? Is it true or false?
Can I answer?
You can, sure, give it a shot.
I'm going to say that one's truth.
That would be trash. So we have more of these.
I don't like being trash.
If you want to play, just give it a shot. We'll do 2 out of 3. If you get 2 out of 3, you'll get a $10 gift card to the Garden Gate in Sigourney. If you give us a call, 641-622-6262. That is
641-622-6262.
Call now. Operators are standing by. I'm the operator.
Today, because like I said, half the crew didn't show up.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we're working.
And by the way,
all the jobs.
Is everything plugged back in for you over there?
No. Thank you.
Just in case. I got to thinking.
The phone line is ringing just in time.
Whew. All right.
All right. Let's go to the phones. Good morning, caller. Who do we have on the phone line this morning? Let me turn you up here because I don't know how to work the controls. All right. Good morning. Who do we have on the phone line?
This is Patrick Van Wilden.
Oh, my goodness. It's Patrick Van Wilden. Whoa. Patrick, good morning to you. We've seen you in the comments all these months. Now we're talking to you on the phone. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing good.
Awesome. And where are you calling in from?
I'm in Waukee, Iowa.
Waukee, Iowa. All right. So you're going to have to get down. If you win today, you're going to have to get down to Sigourney and get to the Garden Gate in Sigourney to claim your prize. All right. So the game is called Headline Truth or Trash. Let's give you the headline, and you tell me whether it's truth or trash. Here we go. Gamer beats Super Mario Brothers in 4 minutes and 54.565 seconds. Again, it's called Gamer beats Super Mario Brothers in 4 minutes, 54.565 seconds. Is that truth or trash?
I'm going to say truth.
True.
I wondered if that'd be true.
You got it right. Okay, second headline, truth or trash. Air India asks passengers to stop flushing clothes down plane toilets.
Ooh, that's a toughie.
Let's hear it again. Air India asks passengers to stop flushing clothes down plane toilets. Is that truth or trash?
I'm going to say trash.
Oh, you missed that.
For real?
True.
Come on.
Wow.
Let's see. It gives me a little bit more information. It says Air India is urging travelers to use lavatories only for purposes that they are meant for. So
I didn't know flushing clothes was a thing.
Yeah, evidently they had to return to Chicago due to 8 of. Oh, that's as a recent story we had. They returned to Chicago due to 8 of their 12 toilets being clogged.
Right.
Evidently, people were flushing clothes.
Why?
Weird. All right, so you need to get this one to get the prize. Or we might just give you the prize anyway for calling in. Here is your third headline, truth or trash. Wedge-shaped pie house. Wedge-shaped pie house sells for $350,000 in Chicago suburb. Is that truth or is it trash?
I'm going to say that's true.
True!
That's a weird
All right,
house.
so it says an unusual Illinois home dubbed the Pie House due to its wedge shape sold for $350,000 shortly after being put on the market. So, Patrick Van Wielden! Yay!
Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
You get the $10 gift card from the Garden Gate in Sigourney, and they'll have your name at the Garden Gate. They'll have your gift card waiting for you whenever you get down this way from Waukee. Do you ever get down this way, Patrick?
Yeah, my parents live in Oskaloosa, so.
Oh, nice. Well, you'll have to buzz over to Sigourney and get your Garden Gate gift card. So, Patrick Van Wielden, thank you so much for calling in today. Thanks for being a big supporter of the show.
Yeah, keep the comments coming, man.
Always enjoy your comments and your activities. So, have a good day, Patrick.
You too. Thanks, guys.
All right, that's Patrick Van Wielden from Waukee.
That's
being
cool.
A brave soul
That's
today.
very cool.
Thank you, Neil, for telling me to hook up the phone just in time.
Wow.
You didn't tell me to turn the volume up.
No,
though,
but it just hit me. I'm like, wait, you had to unplug earlier, so yes, you're welcome.
Yeah.
A pie house.
A pie house.
I want a pie house.
So he got 2 out of 3. Yeah, people flushing down clothes.
So that makes that story a little bit more sensible in a way. I mean, why would all those toilets be plugged up? But why would so many be
clothes?
Or, yeah, was it one person trying to get?
So
like,
weirdo.
seriously, was he?
I'm
Did he
going to
commit a
clog all the
crime?
toilets.
Did he commit a crime and was trying to
he
get rid of
getting
it?
rid of bloody-
Right. There's something
By the
going.
way,
That's
I
weird.
was realizing while I was asking those headlines, they were all truth. So
Oh, they were?
Yeah. None of the 3 that Patrick got were trash. They were all truth.
Oh.
So, interesting stuff. We'll keep some of those for later on.
Well, yeah.
We'll come back to that game. Patrick Van Wielden, our prize winner. Thanks to Patrick for calling in. Thanks for hanging around with us this late in the show as well. Here's an interesting story. Makeup on men. Have you ever worn makeup, Neil, for anything, for any reason?
No.
Well, I guess it's the thing for some men. Maybe that was what I was getting in my dream last night too. I was getting my hair done. Like I had like kind of weird little bangs. Like I had a full head of hair in my dream.
Yeah.
And then like the hairdresser fella.
Yeah, fella even. Okay.
Like I had like little bangs that were parted and were kind of coming down my forehead.
Oh.
And it was just like 2 little strips. It wasn't like the full thing coming down. It was just like, and Ted Nugent showed up. So. Anyway, according to GQ, 92% of men would not wear makeup, even if it guaranteed them a more fulfilling sex life.
Wow.
But 14% admitted that they would wear it if they knew it would produce a 25% salary increase. So they wouldn't do
so
it.
that'd be like every day they'd have
They wouldn't do it for the nookie, but they would do it for the money. Survey of 1,000 men aged 25 to 55 also uncovered these facts. 52% of men spend less than 1 minute deciding what to wear.
Oh, yeah.
38% spend up to 5 minutes. Only 8% spend more than 5 minutes. So guys are pretty...
Especially this time of year when it comes to shorts. All of my shorts are khaki, no matter what pair they are. And I like the color black. So t-shirt, hoodie, whatever, it's going to be black and khaki.
And your Iowa hat.
Yeah.
Do you ever not wear your Iowa
Yes,
hat?
I changed it. Like yesterday I had a different hat on.
You did?
Yes. So, I mean, I tried to shake it up. It's just
You're a hat guy.
this is my old go-to. I've had it for so long. It's too small because I've washed it so many times. Well, I mean, it's just...
Does it squeeze your head?
A little.
See, I have a giant skull.
It
takes a special hat
right
to fit my giant skull. Otherwise, it like
hurts.
kind of squeezes my brains.
Yeah, I get it.
What brains I have.
I understand.
Squeezes. Shall we go to annoying husband?
Annoying husband.
Here are, we'll give you the top 5. Here are the 5 Annoying husband habits that wives hate the most. This is according to Women's World.
Oh, this will be great.
You were recently reading Women's World. You brought the latest edition in here to the Oski Dental Studios.
Well, I try to keep up on what women want. So,
number 1. Do you have a guess?
Snoring.
No.
Oh, really?
Number 1 is leaving the toilet seat up.
See, but that's, why? What's so hard about just putting it back down? I don't have a problem with that. I really don't.
And so the guys are supposed to bring the toilet seat down.
Yeah.
But you think that if you were to sit down, you would check.
Yeah.
So you don't fall in.
Right. And why do you have to pick it up anyway?
Who wants to touch that thing?
Right.
You know what's going on that toilet. Channel surfing with the remote control. Do you do that?
Oh, no. No. I barely ever get the remote.
You don't
control.
have control of the TV at your house?
Not all the time.
Not cleaning up hair in the sink after shaving. I can only imagine yours is just a mess.
Yes, I try to do a good job. Some mornings, if I'm in a hurry, I don't do a well enough job, and I might get told.
I have a little bit. I have a little bit of a goatee. You might not be able to see it on your screen. I always have at least a little bit of a goatee, and I kind of give it the weekly, kind of like my haircut. I get a haircut every 2 weeks. My goatee gets buzzed really short, once a week. So those little hairs kind of accumulate, and I fully admit I don't clean them up. Other annoying husband habits: not clearing dishes after eating.
Oh, not a problem. I do the dishes. I'm a catch.
Oh. Stacy does the cooking.
Okay.
So I do
the dishes.
I run the dishwasher.
Well, that's something.
Yeah. But I do tend to clean up the table afterwards.
There you go.
We need to do a little something.
Exactly.
And then number 5 is dropping dirty clothes on the floor.
Ooh, again. Oh, wow, this is interesting. No, not a problem. I like putting them in the hamper, and then I'm the one that walks around and picking everybody else's up.
You say, put your clothes away.
No, I don't say anything. I don't expect anything in return.
Oh.
I just do it.
What a fella.
Because I know the rest of the night I'm going to snore like a bear, and I got to do something to make myself look good.
Good stuff. Good stuff. So that is annoying habits by husbands. We're guilty of some of them.
Oh, yeah.
How about Amanda Kelly says in the comments, putting the dishes next to the sink instead of in the sink?
Oh. Nope. I rinse. I rinse before I put them in the dishwasher. And I don't mean just run them underwater. I even scrub the food off. Oh, yeah.
I just turn my faucet on like super hot.
Yeah.
As hot as it'll go. And then that usually takes the food and the stuff away.
Usually, but some of that doesn't come off, so you scrub it. I mean, sometimes I'm pre-washing to wash.
Yes.
More or
I
less.
agree.
So,
I totally agree.
Yeah. I want them clean, man.
And, if that doesn't work, then you put the plate down, let the dogs lick it off.
Absolutely. They get every last morsel. I mean, I tell you, dogs are a godsend when you're doing dishes.
By the way, we're seeing Rick Landgrebe in the comments this morning. Rick, you need to be a guest on the show.
Yes. Yeah, whenever you're ready, let us know.
Just saying. Let's take one last look at our forecast before we get out of here for today. Let's go to meteorologist Neil Crott. Neil, what do we got in the forecast for today and maybe the next few days?
Well, let me tell you, Steve, the forecast looking like this. Increasing clouds today with a high of 74 degrees. East winds 5 to 15, becoming south in the afternoon. What was that sound? Tonight, a 20% chance of rain and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy and a low around 52. Rain, thunderstorms likely tomorrow before 1. Then, possibly a thunderstorm after that, between 1 and 4 to be exact. 48 for a high. Tomorrow night, more rain and some snow. Get out of the city.
Yeah.
It's going to turn into all snow. You stole my line. Where is my low tomorrow night?
25.
25. Brr. Wow, that's going to be chilly. Sunny on Thursday. High near 48. I almost left the voice back there.
So your weather's sponsored by the Garden Gate. Thanks, meteorologist Crot.
Yeah, currently 47. That really hasn't changed. I don't think that's right.
I see Jeff Keeble, the groundskeeper for the courthouse, out on his lawnmower right now.
Oh, that brings up a great... Amanda Kelly. What a guy, that Neil Crot. I tell you. If I had a nickel for every time I heard that. But anyway, back to the mowing across the street. Did you get your lawnmower out last week, like you'd mentioned maybe doing?
I didn't.
Okay.
I did not. I didn't get rid of the dog dirt.
Oh, because our good buddy Alan Sellers was out driving around on his lawnmower.
Was he just looking for places to mow, or
that's
what?
I'm curious about. Was he just cruising around because it feels good? And
he just wanted to look cool.
Yeah, he does look cool when he drives his lawnmower around. Yeah. But I'm thinking he was mowing somewhere.
Probably.
So I didn't know how many people have started.
Maybe that'll be a question of the day coming up.
Yeah, there you go.
Have you mowed yet? Jeff Keeble has. We're watching him right now. Coming up tomorrow. Let's see. Tomorrow's Wednesday.
Yes.
We've got Jody Griner from Jody's Journeys coming in during the 7 o'clock hour. Wednesdays, we'll also bring in Amanda Kelly.
Hey,
we saw her, Miss
go.
Amanda, in the comments. We've got Amanda from the Sigourney Public Library making her return to the show on a weekly Wednesday.
Weekly Wednesday.
With Miss Amanda from the Sigourney Public Library. Let's see. Later on this week, we'll have 1 Minute with Bob. Bob Cattell returns on Friday. Trying to think who's in on Thursday. I can't remember.
Do you remember anything Bob taught us yesterday? I fell asleep last night going through that learning thing. Do you remember the first part?
Giraffe.
The bonnet. The giraffe. The phone booth. What was next? Steamroller, then.
Boat. Snakes.
See, isn't it crazy? I can remember it. I don't know how.
Teacher.
He's good.
Bowl. Bob.
Bob.
Oh, Bob. 1 minute. Well, Neil.
Yeah, I suppose it's that time. Well, okay, that was... No.
We'll see you later.
You have a great Wednesday.
You have a great...
Or Tuesday, because this is Tuesday, not Wednesday. I'm still stuck on...
Just another morning show.
Us being on Wednesdays, and that's it. It's every day, guys.
I have to put up with this every day. All right, we'll see you.